From Studio 3 at Buzz TV, it's The Horse's Mouth with Tom McManus.
All right, time once again for another edition of The Horse's Mouth here on Buzz TV. Back at the bar, back at Tommy Mac's, and brought to you by our good friends at Goodfellas Cigar Lounge and Spirits, as well as the Bruss Nutter Wealth Advisory Group in Ponte Vedra Beach. Wally Conway is back from Home Pro Inspections, along with Christopher Claudio from Growth Access. Let's welcome the panel. Wally, welcome back.
Great
You
to see
again.
you. I've missed you.
I missed you too, man. I'm glad you're here, though. How you been? You doing good?
Yeah,
Looking dapper as ever.
I feel good.
Did you get the facial yet this month? Didn't you do one a month? Didn't you tell me that?
One a month.
You know,
yeah.
I told my wife that. All serious, I told my wife that. I said, I think I'm gonna start doing it.
I got a perfect person.
Do you
Sherry
really?
at Skin Plus. She's carried
Okay.
me for 15 years.
All right.
You don't get this old, look this good.
You
without
do look
proper
good, Paul,
care.
and you're not that old. Does it hurt? Is the question?
No.
Never
It's
hurts.
bliss. That's why it's called bliss.
Oh, it is called Bliss.
Yeah.
Okay. Very good. All right. Well, let's welcome Christopher Claudio from Growth Access. Hey, Christopher, how are you?
I'm doing great. Thanks
Welcome
for being
to
here.
the bar,
And you
man.
do look good. I agree.
Well,
It
thank you.
does.
Thank
Maybe
you.
that's the key.
Don't say I look good for my age.
I
I'll
didn't.
take you
No,
out.
I was
never
very
say
cautious.
that, and never say that to a lady.
That's right.
They'll go. Cool.
Dudes don't like it
Yeah,
either.
dudes don't like.
You look good,
You
period.
do. You
Ah,
look
thank
good.
you.
Period.
I
That's-
compete in the open division.
There you go. There you go. Well, welcome to the bar, Christopher.
Thank you. It's great to
Tell
be
us
here.
about Growth Access, man.
So Growth Access is a technology consulting company, and what we do is we basically empower our customers to get the best of class for managed services providers, cybersecurity providers, internet providers, phone providers, Salesforce consultants. There's an army of all these different vendors out there, and we've spent the time curating the best
Okay.
and building out a portfolio of those companies that we know do the best work. So I ran a managed services company for years, a large one, and so
Okay.
I've been exposed to all these vendors, and now I said, well, why don't I take that skill and experience and apply it to a use case scenario for my customers, and so that's what we do.
You were offering these services to your customers already, right?
We didn't do it directly, but we
But you
worked with
used-
a lot of these vendors, and we brought them in, and so we saw the good ones and we saw the bad ones. And if you're a CEO of a company or a CFO, you don't know oftentimes what kind of technology is being pitched to you.
Right.
And so
Right.
I'm taking the job and the responsibility and the accountability, by the way,
Yep.
of making sure that decision is a good decision.
That's why I always go to connect with the top. They'll trickle me down because
Yeah.
sometimes you never get to the top.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying, right? You
correct.
get to a manager, they're like, nah, I don't like it. But if you go to the top, they can say no. But then, talk to my CFO, talk to my CIO, talk to my CEO, and maybe you get a chance.
What I like about what you're doing is, as a decision maker, we don't know the right questions. So we end up being sold something, where with you on our side, we're selecting the right thing
Right.
rather than have something sold to us that we didn't understand truly how to make that decision
Yeah,
anyway.
yeah,
That's right.
absolutely.
And we're equally on the hook as the customers, right? So we're putting our money where our mouth is,
Right.
and saying, hey, if they're a bad vendor, we're gonna eat the pain with you. So our customers like that.
So you're from Maine, you said off
Yeah,
air.
moved here
How'd
about
you get
4
here?
years ago.
What brought you to Jacksonville?
We vacationed in Ponte Vedra Beach, and
Okay.
then we met some great people that we just became friendly with, and it turns
Cool.
out there's a bunch of them here. So
Oh, yeah.
we
Big time.
picked up roots. My wife and I got 2 kids, and we moved and have not looked back. Love
Yeah,
it here.
isn't it great?
It's great.
How's it great for business? Like being in the city of Jacksonville, living here now, and then, of course, trying to run your business.
Yeah, I mean, I've met so many great business people. There's obviously a thriving community here, a lot of fintech, a lot of technology
lot of tech.
at its core,
Yep.
but also a lot of just great, diverse businesses.
Mm-hmm.
And so, for me, it's been great exposure to a very different business space than I had in the Northeast, in Boston, and in New
Sure.
York. And Maine is a very finite business community, but bigger than you would think.
Yep.
So my experience has been really fantastic.
Boston College alum right here, baby.
BC,
I've been to
baby.
Maine a
All
few
right.
times,
That's
so
great.
I know
Great,
the area,
great, great.
no doubt. So you've got to establish trust with your customers pretty much right away,
Absolutely.
right? Especially when you talk, like you just said, the CEOs don't know you're being
It's tough.
pitched. Like
you're asked to make a choice, you don't
Right.
even understand
You're like,
it.
what are you talking about?
Yeah.
Right. So that's a very important part of your business, right?
100%. And oftentimes we'll engage without getting paid. I don't want to
Yep.
take a playbook from the trial or the injury attorneys, but our job is to help pick a vendor or help pick a series of vendors.
Yep.
And if it works out, then we either get paid by the customer
Yep.
or by the vendor or a hybrid of both. So
A
there's not a lot of
success
risk
fee.
up front. A
Yeah.
success fee.
Well,
Correct.
as a guy that tries to connect people, whenever I hear upfront fees, it always throws a red flag.
For
Like,
sure.
what do you need the red flag?
Yeah,
You know,
earn
like, come on,
earn
it.
the money. Right?
Earn it. The
Exactly.
success fees are great,
Yeah.
as we all know. When we earn them, you're like, awesome.
Yeah.
Get paid for a job well done.
Yeah.
All right, so what's the future hold for Growth Access? Just continue to no pun intended, grow.
Yeah.
But what's the future?
Continue to grow. I'm building out it's a fairly new business. It's about a year old. I'm building out a technology platform to provide scale. So regionally, it's easy because I'm here. But in order to scale across different regions in the country, I need a good technology platform. Fortunately, that's my background, so I'm sort of been building that out with a small team.
Yep.
And then we've got a bit of a marketing strategy, a go-to-market strategy, which includes basically players in different regions that are part of the team that are helping grow in those different territories. So outside of building the platform, which is kind of a big investment, but also a big technology spend, there's just the pure growth strategy.
I want to know what's fun for you now that you're not snowmobiling. You got to change your whole life.
That's right.
You're up there. You're a maniac.
You water ski.
And now you come down
you
here.
water ski. That's all I do.
What I can do is I can run outside in January. So I'm very happy about that.
There
Actually, I can fish and run outside in
But
January.
can you breathe in July?
That's no. But that's okay.
Yeah,
You sweat a lot.
It's tough in the summertime.
That's
but you know
right.
what? That's why we have air conditioning.
Well, great to have you here, man.
Hey, it's
all
my
the
pleasure.
Best,
I really
all right?
appreciate it.
You know what they call Christopher up in the Northeast?
No, what do they call
The smart kid. He's one of those smarts.
Yeah.
It's really smart. Wicked smart.
Wicked
Wicked
smart.
All right.
Smart.
Always great meeting new people and have them right here at the bar, talking about business, talking about doing business right here in our awesome city of Jacksonville. Hey, if you like these kind of conversations, you can see many more at iwannabuzz.com. So until next time, stay safe and be cool out there. We'll see you right here on The Horse's Mouth. Cheers.